All right. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, sounds like everybody had a good weekend. I'm so excited to hear that. Um, we want to go ahead and get you guys going so that everybody can get back to their day and be a little more informed about what's going on in the market. So let's go for it. So today, this week of the October 28th, you guys, we are at the end of the first month of the fourth quarter, which is pretty quick if you ask me. It's going by fast. So this next couple of months are some of the best months out there to actually be prospecting right now, right? Why? Anybody got an idea? It's slapping you right in the face. I know it is. Why is this upcoming 2 months? Why are these upcoming 2 months two of the best months to prospect, two of the best months to reach out to your people? Come on.
Because we are gathering with family, friends, and that's opportunity for us to expose ourselves and somehow request for referrals and stuff.
Absolutely, Juan. That is perfectly said. That's absolutely it, right? Like these are the months where we are gathering with our family and friends. These are the months where you can reach out and say Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy holidays in general. And really get yourself out there with your clients and with your family and with your friends, letting them know that like you're an agent. Don't be a secret agent. Make sure that you're getting yourself out there with your folks. One thing that I like to do, depending that was funny. Depending on the uh setting that I'm going into, if it's a family event or if it's friends event or whatever, I wear my badge, right? I conveniently forget to take it off. Just so that if I know that I'm going into a room with people who don't know me quite well, like if I'm, in a room where most of them are my friends, but there's some friends of friends that are there, I wear my badge. And then that way, at least they know now that I'm an agent without me having to talk about it, right? Without me having to say anything. So, and then it normally strikes up conversations. So definitely take every opportunity to get to know some people, to introduce yourself to some new people in your friend circles, right? Because and this is such a great time to reach out to folks in your database, whether you remember them or not, and say, hey, happy holidays. I just wanted to reach out. Man, you've been in my database forever. And I just wanted to connect with you and see how everything is going. It's a great time of year for those connection calls, care calls, we call them, happy holiday calls. So, but please don't sleep on this time of year and let it pass you by without taking full advantage of this time of year. Okay. All right. Let's hop in for our LA County update. I love that we look at the four major counties, guys. This started during the pandemic, and it has continued because you guys tend to find it so valuable, wanting to know what's going on in your respective areas. So we're going to look at for sale properties, and we go. All right. So in LA County, for sale properties is down, okay, is down over last month, just 0.1%. So not much at all, right? And it is up overall 35.7%. So inventory, for sale inventory is actually increased in LA County to the tune of 35.7% over last year, which again is great. Sold properties has gone down 5.8% as compared to last month. So properties that have actually closed escrow has gone down 5.8% over last month, up 2.3% as compared to last year, same time frame in October. And remember, we're at the end of October. So this pretty much is going to be where we're going to sit. Now, I'm sure everybody clamors to close at the end of the month. You guys know that, right? All of us, right? We're clamoring to close at the end of the month, and we get 31 days. So the 31st day, I believe, is on Thursday or Friday. So we do get some extra time. So I said this was about it, but it's actually not, because we are going to push this week. I'm sure people are going to be pushing for closings. Okay. So, remember, we're going to see these numbers change just slightly a bit, based on the next 4 or 5 days of activity of closings. We are increased in sold properties 2% over last year, which is great. And then pendants are down 5.1%. Properties that have actually gone into escrow is down 5.1% as compared to last month, up 11.5% as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and up 4.3% overall. So that, again, that's great. Pendants, 3 of our 3 sales trends are moving in the right direction in LA County, which is wonderful. So we're seeing, not only are we seeing more inventory in LA County, we're seeing more solds, more closings in LA County. We're seeing more go into escrow, which then translates into more properties being sold, right? So as the forecast was, they were saying that in our major counties, we should see fall bring about a rebound, right? And so far we are seeing somewhat of a rebound. It's still sluggish, people. Let's not be disillusioned. We are still seeing it, because look here, that's only a 2% increase over last year. Any gain is positive because that means we're moving in the right direction. However, the reality is that we want to see, bigger gains in our closings and in our pendants, and in inventory is actually doing very well, right? So we want to see, we've got the inventory, we want to see the sales kick up. All right, so new listings are down 17.1% as compared to last month, down 2.9% as compared to last year, same time frame in October. However, they are up 16.2% overall. So again, that is a great sign. New listing inventory is up significantly, 16.2%. For sale inventory being up 37% in LA County. So again, we are seeing some great increases as we move forward here. Amanda, please go for it. What's your question?
Okay, so good morning. I just wanted to
Good
ask,
morning.
um, what, which time do you pay more attention to, like the overall, the 16.2, or does it vary depending on certain situations?
What what do you mean pay more attention to?
So
Like,
like, because there's on here, it's the current versus previous month to date,
sure.
current and same month to date 1 year ago, and then current versus previous year.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, like, what do you pay more attention to when you're sharing about the market?
Oh,
Or
love that. Love that. So when I'm sharing about the market, I pay attention to this overall statistic more so than most of the other statistics.
okay,
Or most of the other trends. I compare where we are right now in the year to where we were last year. Okay.
okay,
Now, when I'm hyper local, here's the deal. This is countywide, right? So it's such a great question. This is countywide data. But when I'm going hyper local, that's when I do start looking at month over month trends. Okay. Why? Because that's hitting my buyer or my seller right in their pocket right now, right? What's going on in their neighborhood, what happened last month in their neighborhood, and what's trending now in their neighborhood, right? Because that's comparables is a 3-month trend, right? When we're looking at comps and when we're
hmm,
looking at that for our buyers or our sellers, we're looking at what happened in the last 90 days, right? So that would
yeah,
make this category more relevant to them when you're talking about right now trends. Does that make sense?
yeah, that helps a lot.
Okay. But when you're looking at like global trends, when you're looking at countywide trends, that's when I typically look year over year as compared to last year.
Okay,
Because and then when I get hyper focused, I move to that month over month category.
okay, and so when you're hyper local, do you go as like even with the city, you pay more attention to the city, or you still talk about the LA County numbers?
I talk about the city numbers. Like if I was going to do this same video for my database, I would segment my database into what cities have the most concentration of my people. So like I have a big concentration of Compton homeowners in my database or people who live in Compton. So I would do a video strictly for Compton.
Okay,
And then I would do one for Carson, because that's another segment of my group people live in there, rent in there, have homes in there. So I would do one for Carson. right? I would do one for out here in the IE. I have a few people in Upland. I have people in Rancho. So, you know, you could segment it like that by city and maybe do 4 or 5 quick, because these are
Yeah.
snippets, and you could pull the data real quick from like, from InfoSparks, and you could just do Carson. You don't even have to type in the zip codes, type Carson or type whatever, Downey, and you could pull those hyper local trends, and then you could do your own quick video.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Absolutely. Great question. All right. So, so new listings, we said up 16.2% year over year as compared to last year, which is great. Then we're looking at our average active price. We are down 1% over last month. Okay. So in LA County, down 1% as compared to last month, up 8.6% as compared to down 8.6% as compared to last year. So sellers in LA County, guys, are asking for 8.6% less than they did the previous year at this point in the year. However, it is always interesting because look at this. They're down 0.2, they're down 1% as compared to last year, but they're only down, and it actually looks like it might be even, no, they're down 0.2 over last month, but they're actually increased 4.4%. Sold price has increased 4.4% as compared to last year. So although they're asking 8.6% less than they did last year, sellers in LA County are receiving 4.4% higher than they did last year. So sellers are being super conservative on what they're asking for. More than likely, that is because they realize that they are up against higher interest rates, right? They're up against higher interest rates. There is more inventory on the market than there was last year. Remember, there's 37.6% more inventory. There's 17% more new listing inventory on the market right now. So what is that telling you? That's telling you that sellers realize, hey, they've got rising inventory in LA County, and they have rising interest rates in LA County. So they're asking for less so then they can attract the buyer and make sure that they're bringing offers to the table. However, they're receiving 4.4% higher, right, than they did last year, which is modest appreciation. Great for sellers and great for buyers. Let's see, we've got some chats. Oh, Manzarat said, this is really great. Thank you, Manzar. I appreciate it. Hi, Brandy. Anything? Let's see here. Can't see what it's saying. Hi, anything coming up in Compton 600? I do not right now, Connie, have anything coming up in Compton for 600, but I will keep you in mind and definitely keep that in mind so that if I do, I will definitely reach out to you. Definitely. I don't even know. 600 in Compton is still rough too, because man, prices are just up. So it almost have to be a townhome in Compton. Everything in Compton is above 600 right now that I've seen. All right. All right, let's talk about months of inventory. Months of inventory is up 3.3% as compared to last month. So last month we were at 3 months of inventory. Currently we're at 3.1 months of inventory, which is nominal, just a slight increase, but we'll take all the increases we can get. Now, as compared to last year, we were at 2.3 months of inventory last year, a severe seller's market, right? Nothing was on the market last year, hardly, when you look at these numbers. We had 2.3 months of inventory. Currently, we are at 3.1 months of inventory. So definitely moving in the right direction. You guys know that being around that 4.4 to 5 months of inventory puts us at the very beginning of a normal market, okay? All right, average days on market has increased 12.9% over last month. So we were at 31 days on market last month. We're at 35 days on market currently, and has decreased 3.1% overall. So overall, we are at 32 days on market last year. Currently, we are at 31 days on market. So a very small decrease, right? We're only seeing a day decrease as compared to last year. So very, very similar in that number, right? And so to Amanda's point, right, which numbers do really matter? Well, hyper locally, right? If I'm looking hyper local, that's why these numbers matter right now, because hyper local, you want to tell your seller, hey, look, Average days on market is currently at 35 days on market, if that's their number in their area, right? And so you're going to be looking at what is it currently for the month. You're not going to be looking at what is it overall. You're going to be looking at what can they expect right now. So that's why this number would be very relevant, right? All right, so sold versus original list price, a 1% increase over last year or last month. Last month, we were at 96% of list price. Currently, sellers are receiving 97% of their list price, which is great. Overall, a 1% increase as compared to last year. So last year, sellers were at 97% of their list price, and currently they are receiving 98% of their list price. So again, sellers are happy because they are receiving close to 100% of their list price. All right. So now let's look at Orange County. So Orange County for sale is down 2.1% over last month, up 51.4% over last year, you guys, and over last year, same time frame in October. We are up 51.4% for sale properties. So inventory has just climbed out of the doldrums in Orange County and continues to climb. That is such a great sign for such an inventory starved county. You guys know Orange County has seen the most scarce amount of inventory across all the counties. So this is great that we're seeing that there's 51.4% more inventory right now than there was. That is wonderful news for our Orange County buyers. Okay. All right. Sold has gone up 1.7% over last month, 1.4% higher than it was over last year, same time frame in October, and 3.1% increase overall. So sold properties that have actually closed, escrow has gone up 3.1% as compared to last year, which is great. And pending properties has gone down 6.5% over last month, 13.4% increase as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and a 4.5% increase overall. So 3 of our 3 major sales trends in Orange County have gone up. So we are seeing those increases that we need to continue to see so that our housing market can rebound, right? And we are hoping to see that this fall season will bring about increases in how many closings we have, how much inventory we have on the market, and how many properties get into escrow. And so far, it's moving in the right direction in Orange County. So that's a good sign for us. Anybody got any question? No, we're good. All right. Good deal. All right. New listing inventory has gone down 21.6% as compared to last month. Right here has gone down 1.6% as compared to last year, same time frame in October. However, it's up 15.3% overall as compared to last year. That's what we want to see, right? We want to see our inventory, new listing inventory, increase and improve, and it has, which is great. All right. Average active price has gone down 1.4% as compared to last month. It's gone down 7.4% overall as compared to last year, same time frame in October, as well as same time frame this year or as compared to 2023, a 7.4% decrease. Okay, so what does that mean? Sellers are asking for 7.4% less than they did last year in Orange County, which for an Orange County for Orange County sellers can probably be scary because in the past years, they have been asking for 20% more, 10% more, just always been on the double digit numbers on the positive side for Orange County folks. So to see this number is probably a little bit scary, but then they see that, yes, they're asking for 7.4% lower than they did last year, but they're receiving 10.8% higher overall. Okay. Overall, they're still receiving double-digit amounts of appreciation overall. Now, currently in the month, at the closing, at somewhat of the closing of October, sellers in Orange County are receiving 4.5% less than they did the previous month. Okay. So just keep that in mind that we are actually on a little bit of a downward trend right now over the previous month in Orange County, a 4.5% decrease. Now, remember what happened earlier last month and going into this month is the Fed, remember, the Fed dropped the basis points 50 points, which is basically a 0.5% decrease in the Fed rate, right? And we thought that that was going to translate into lower interest rates. And it did translate into lower interest rates. Just the prediction that they were going to do that, just the anticipation from the market that Fed rate was going to be decreased, actually brought interest rates down for a couple of weeks, right? And so it was already built in. What ended up happening is after the Fed cut the rate about 2 weeks later, we have seen our interest rate rise over the last few weeks, right? We have seen the interest rate rise over the last few weeks. Hence, this is not a surprise to me that sold prices have gone down over last month, right? Because we are seeing interest rates rise. When interest rates rise, house prices typically go down. However, because we've got pent-up demand and we've got less inventory, right? We are still seeing properties have competition, be in multiple offer situations, right? So our market, what they say, Keller Williams, we're kind of wonky right now. Our market is in a very weird place right now, but definitely you can see I think the effects of the interest rates right here, where you see house prices going down just a little bit in Orange County. All right. All right. Months of inventory. We are seeing an 8.9% decrease over last month. So we were at 2.3 months of inventory. We are now at 2.1 months of inventory. See what I was talking about? Still in Orange County, the inventory is extremely low, an extreme seller's market when you're talking about only 2 months of inventory. Even overall, we were at 1.4 months of inventory. And I mean, look at this, guys. We're at 43.7% more inventory than we had last year. However, we're still only at 2 months of inventory, right? So that's really extreme. So we still are seeing, a scarcity of inventory in Orange County. And in Orange County, we've seen a 43% increase in inventory over last year, but still need more. Okay. In order to reach that balanced market, in order to start reaching that normal market, we've got to get up there to that 4 months of inventory. And we're not even close yet. I should say we're halfway there. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Is your glass half full or half empty? Let's just say it's half full or half there. Okay. All right. So let's keep it pushing. Average days on market has increased 15.4% over last month. We were at 26 days on market last month. We are at 30 days on market currently. 17.2% decrease overall, because last year we were at 29 days on market. Currently, we are at 24 days on market. Okay. And then sold versus original list price, that 1% decrease. We were at 97% of list price last month. We are at 96% of list price currently. So sellers are receiving 96% of their list price currently in Orange County this month, so far in the month. Overall, a 1% increase. So last year we were at 97% of list price. Sellers were getting 97% of their list price last year, currently getting 98% of their list price in Orange County, again, which is a great sign. All right. Any questions about the OC? We good? All right, let's keep it pushing. Riverside County. Let's look at Riverside County. So for sale properties is up 5.5% over last month. 39.5% for sale properties or for sale inventory has increased 39.5% overall as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and 39.5% overall, right? So that is a great sign. Again, we're seeing more inventory, more for sale properties than we did last year, to the tune of 39.5%. Sold properties has gone down 12.1% as compared to last month, 2.5% decrease as compared to last year, same time frame in October. However, still holding strong, a 0.6 increase as compared to last year. So properties that have actually closed escrows, our closings has gone up 0.6% in Riverside County. So again, looking at this in 3 of our 4 major counties so far, all of our sales trends, our major sales trends, right, have gone up, which is a great sign. Pendants are up 14.5%. as compared to last month, up 32.7% over last year, same time frame in October, and up 2.9% overall as compared to last year. So properties that have actually gone into escrow has increased 2.9% as compared to last year. Again, a great sign. We want to keep seeing that. New listing inventory has decreased 8.4% over last month, has increased 5.2% as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and an increase of 15.4% overall as compared to last year. So again, we're moving in the right direction where we want to see new listing inventory climb, right? And as you guys can see here, this is actually, and I gotta get our slide updated here, because as you guys can see here, pendants and this was July, but look at that, growing closer together. Pendants, properties in escrow, new listing inventory, kind of growing closer together, but that's because this has actually gone down a little bit. New listing inventory had taken a little bit of dip here back in July. But still was moving in the right direction, going up as compared to last year. Okay, but a great sign that we are getting more inventory in our in our pipeline in Riverside County, and we're seeing more pendants, right? So because pendants turn into closings, and that's what we want to see. All right, so average active price. Average active price has gone up 6.6% as compared to last month. 1.6% increase as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and a 1.6% increase overall. So sellers in Riverside County are actually asking 1.6% higher than they did last year, which is really nominal, right? It's not a lot at all. So again, this is where we have to bring the real story to buyers and sellers, that house prices have not gone up like astronomically in Riverside County. And even in most of our counties, it just has not gone up astronomically. We're seeing 4 to 5% increases overall. And that means 4 to 5% appreciation year over year, which is very normal, right, for the market to do. And we need to be the ones preaching that message, because let the media tell it. House affordability has gotten way out of hand. And it is, for most, affordability is an issue, right? It's a real issue. However, we are starting to see very normal amounts of appreciation, not double-digit amounts of appreciation in most of our major counties. So as you can see here, 2% increase over last month in the average sold price, 2.8% increase as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and a 5.3% increase overall as compared to last year, right? So sellers are asking 1.6% higher than they did last year, but they're receiving 5.3% higher than they did last year. Okay. Again, very normal amounts of appreciation. All right, months of inventory. Wow. So Riverside County definitely seeing the very eclipsing that normal market or balanced market, right? A 15.2% increase. We were at 3.3 months of inventory last month. We're at 3.8 months of inventory currently, which is a great sign. Overall, a 39% increase. So last year we were at 2.3 months of inventory. Currently, we are at 3.2 months of inventory. Okay. So again, definitely rising, moving in the right direction, a 39% increase in our months of inventory. And we want to see it get to that 4 months of inventory so we can get into that balanced market, start to see that balanced market. No change in the average days on market. We were at 39 days on market last month. We're at 39 days on market currently. Overall, a 6.8% decrease, because we were at 44 days on market last year. Currently, we're at 41 days on market. Again, keep in mind, good properties go fast no matter the market. So you want to make sure that you've got your buyers out there looking, because if it's a good property, it's going to go pretty fast. Okay. All right. Sold versus original list price. Again, no change. We were at 97% of list price last month. We're at 97% of list price currently. And the same for our yearly numbers. So no change as compared to last year. We were at 97% of list price in 2023. Sellers are still receiving 97% of list price currently, right? So make sure that, again, as the major influencers of this number for our sellers, we got to be advising them of what they should be going to market at, what's going to bring them the most amount of exposure, the most amount of offers to the table, what that number looks like, and make it based on the comparables, right? And we should be helping our sellers to see what's going to put them in the best situation so that they can get multiple offers and bid that number up so that they can get 100%, 101% of their list price and not be sitting here in 97% of list price, right? All right. So San Bernardino County, let's move right along. For sale properties is up 2.5% over last month. Okay. 36.2% increase as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and a 36.2% increase overall. So we are still seeing more inventory across the board in all of our counties, which is great. Now, San Bernardino County is not keeping up like the other counties, right? Because 2 of our 3 major sales trends is in the red. Let's look at that. So sold properties has gone down 11.24% as compared to last month, has gone down 8.2% as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and down 1.9% overall. Okay, so sold properties have actually closed escrow is actually down in San Bernardino County as compared to last year. Not much, and it could still rebound, right? But it is still definitely down 1.9%. So pendants are up 6.5% as compared to last month, 10.1% as compared to last year, same time frame in October. However, still down 0.3% as compared to last year, right? So we definitely are seeing some downward pressure on the market in San Bernardino County. Hopefully, we will rebound because we're expecting a strong October, November, right? All right, let's look at new listing inventory is down 6.7% as compared to last month, up 3.1% as compared to last year, same time frame in October, and up 12.9%. So we are still seeing strong numbers in terms of the amount of new listing inventory been coming on the market, to the tune of 12.9% increase improvement over last year. So that's a great sign. Hopefully that'll bring about, and especially if we are able to see some relief with the interest rates, will bring about more closings. Okay, more pendants, more closings. All right, average active price has gone down 0.5% over last month, a 0.6% decrease over last year, same time frame in October, and a 0.6% decrease overall. So sellers are asking for 0.6% less than they did last year, which is extremely low, right? They're just asking 0.6% less, pretty much flat. Okay. However, they are receiving 4.9% higher than they did last year. Okay. So sellers are receiving that normal amount of appreciation over last year. Sellers are happy because they're seeing it increase instead of decrease, right? In all of our major counties, it's all moving in the right direction for our sellers, right? And the you always want to look at this from both perspectives, right? For your sellers and for your buyers. So then you got to look at what's the message for my buyers, right? Well, your message for your buyers is, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, the amount of appreciation is very normal. You're not buying it astronomically more than last year if you're in Los Angeles, Riverside, or San Bernardino County. Hey, Orange County, yeah, you're buying it for about 10% more than you did last year. But in most counties, you are buying it for about 4 to 5% more than you did last year, which is extremely normal. Let's not wait for it to go up another 4 to 5% last year or next year, because that's what they're saying, right? I'm going to wait until next year. Well, guess what? You're going to be buying at about 4 to 5% higher than you would this year. So let's see what we could do to hopefully get you in a home now and save you thousands of dollars versus you waiting next year and you spending thousands more, right? All right. All right, months of inventory has gone up 11.2%. So we were at 33.6 months of inventory last month. in San Bernardino County, currently we're at 4 months of inventory, guys. So currently, if you just took a snapshot of where they are right now in San Bernardino County, and again, this is countywide. So to Amanda's point, we need to get hyper local here because you need to look at what that neighborhood that your buyer is interested in, what their absorption rate looks like. You need to look at that for your sellers as well. How many months of inventory is out there? But currently, countywide, they're sitting at just entering into that balanced market, which is great. Overall, a 37.2% increase in months of inventory. We were at 2.7 months of inventory last year. Currently, we are at 3.7 months of inventory. So again, San Bernardino County is definitely moving us in the right direction. I love that. And we should start seeing a little bit more balance in the San Bernardino County market. And what does that mean, like balance? Well, it means that you won't see the overbidding, right? You'll see you got a property, you got an offer, right? Not 5 offers, 1 offer, right? You will also start to see more inventory sit on the market a little bit longer. You will start to see days on market go up when you start to get into a more balanced market, okay? Because a balanced market then shifts into a a buyer's market, okay? That's normally the shift that we're going to see. But that all depends on all the other market conditions that we're tracking, like interest rates, right? Um, and then the overall economy, right? What is our unemployment rate and things like that we're currently tracking. All right. So San Bernardino, looking at average days on market. So average days on market, we were at 36 days on market last month. We're at 41 days on market currently, a 13.9% increase. Overall, a 7.3% decrease because last year we were at 41 days on market. Currently, we're at 38 days on market. Again, don't get it twisted, you guys. If the property is a good property, you will still see where these numbers are. You need to, don't think you've got 5 weeks or 6 weeks to take your client to see a property. You don't. Okay. You need to get them out there and have a sense of urgency whenever you've got a ready, willing, and able buyer. Okay. All right. So versus original list price is down 5.1% over last month. We were at 98% of list price. We're at 93% of list price currently. Okay. Overall, no change. We were at 98% of list price last year. We're at 98% of list price currently. So overall, San Bernardino sellers are happy because they are receiving 98% of their list price. Okay. And you would have to definitely dive into, okay, what's going on that we're at 93% of list price, right? Currently in the market here. Like what's causing this to be? And is that the case in your neighborhood, right? Because you would definitely want to know that. What's going on in your neighborhood? Is this the case in your neighborhood? Or do you look more like this 98% for your sellers and for your buyers? All right, we are done with our sales trends. Any questions? Any questions? No? Okay. Tomorrow, guys, we are at, first things first, today, there will be no group coaching. It is postponed until next week. Diana had something come up, so we had to postpone our group coaching. And I have doctor's appointments today. Probably because my heart is bad because my doctors are causing me tension. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But definitely got some doctor's wellness appointments to take care of. So we're not having group coaching today. It will be next week. So come prepared to get your group coaching in. All righty. And tomorrow we have got scripts and role play or conversations and real play at 9 a.m. in the morning. We do have in-house office hours with Ed tomorrow. And then you guys know we have trunk or treat tomorrow. So we're excited about that. Make sure you guys bring your cousins, your friends, your family. We want everybody to come out. If you have a trunk, if you've already signed up to have your trunk decorated, we're asking that you be at the up in the parking lot at 3 o'clock. We're going to be asking that we bring our cars early, right? So that we can space everybody out. And we're super excited about it, guys. We've invited all the local schools and and all of that. So we're really excited about it. We want to make it big. Man, we want to have and get this out to your databases. Use this as an opportunity for you to touch your databases, right? All right. Any questions about trunk or treat? Oh, and you can still make donations. So if you can't be there, but you love the kids, you want to donate, please bring your candy bags to the front desk, and you could donate candy to help us make sure we have enough candy for all the trunks. Okay. All righty. I told you guys about Ed. So he's tomorrow from starting at 11. We have Ed. Is it at 11 or 10? It's at 11, 11 in-house tomorrow for Ed, and then 10 o'clock on Wednesday and Thursday, his Zoom class, okay? And then Wednesday, make sure you remember, it's Wednesday. Never Ending Referrals is this Wednesday, October 30th, okay? Session 4, client events and engagement, Never Ending Referrals. Excited about that. We've got a packed house for our never ending referral session, and it has been really, really good. So make sure that you guys are participating, making your calls. If you're involved, make your calls. All right. Martha will be doing her tech workshop after Never Ending Referrals Wednesday at 1:30. And that's from 1:30 to 2:30. If you guys need to know about more of our tech, make sure that you're in on that. I wanted to make sure that you guys know about this. Listen and subscribe to the MREA, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent podcast, you guys. It is fire. And Brittany Hodak, she is talking about creating super fans. I have not listened. It just came out today, this morning. So I have not heard hers. But man, the other ones that I've listened to, you guys, straight fire. You guys gotta catch up. There's 54 episodes. This is, I think, the 54th episode. And it is awesome. So make sure that you're listening to Brittany Hodak, I'm sorry, about creating super fans. And this goes right along with our never ending referrals, because this is all about sewing into your database. And it's such a good time for that. Remember, this time of year is the best time to reach out and really sew into your database. So don't miss this opportunity. Industry news, guys, keep in mind, Hurricane Helene relief, definitely right now more than ever, you guys, we have so many, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just hearing so many people are in need right now. Our very own James Torres is in need. We had our Dodger watch party at Rich's house. It was a lot of fun. Sorry you guys missed it. Hopefully we'll have another opportunity to get together like that. But if you missed it and you want to donate, please see the front desk. We have the QR codes out. You can donate using Venmo. It goes straight to Rich, or using Cash App for James. We want to bless him and make sure that he's taken care of. He's lost income. He's fighting for his life. He has stage 4 cancer. So definitely he needs all the help that he can get. And we really want to be able to bless him. I want to thank, I know Connie has given, I'm not sure. Let me see who else do I see on here. I believe Shelly has. I want to thank you guys so much. And just continue to keep him in prayers if you're a praying person. Keep all of everybody in prayer, you guys. And continue to give when you can. I know everybody can't, so continue to give when you can. So what's up? All right. What's next in the courts? Just wanted you guys to be aware that it hasn't stopped. Like, there's still court cases going on. There's still settlements that are still outstanding. Buyers and sellers are still trying to get a piece of the pie. And so there's a $110 million commission settlement that's still pending, that does not include us, because remember, we settled. And so we're in the big settlement, but there was another case here, and that includes like EXP, Realty One, The Real Brokerage, Douglas Elliman, Redfin, Eagles and Volkers, HomeSmart, United Real Estate. They're in another case, and they've got this settlement that is out there. Really doesn't necessarily impact us. It's just for you guys to know that there is, still, because of these settlements, there's still changes that are looming, and there's still changes that are being done, because as these cases are settling and as things are happening, it's bringing about more questions, bringing about more in our NAR, and folks are bringing about more solutions. So that means more form changes, and that means potential procedural changes and things like that. So when Ed says things are still evolving, they truly are still evolving, because everything is still not 100% final. Okay. So just know we're living in a very fluid environment right now. And there is nothing constant in our world but change. So just know that, and just be willing to go with the flow, and keep abreast. That's why it's so important who you're in business with, right? Keep abreast of what's going on so that you know that you're on the forefront of the information, so that you can be the best agent that you can be to your clients. Okay. If you're not listening into Ed's classes and getting in on group coaching and getting in on even this session, it's so important that you're in the know, because that's what separates you from the next guy. Okay, is your knowledge, your level of experience, your level of professionalism separates you from the pack. All right. So I'll get off my soapbox. All right. I thought this was so interesting, you guys. Veterans could drive home buying demand in 2025. Veteran outlook, or their um, optimism about buying, is on an all-time high, you guys. I don't know if you guys, VA loans are freaking amazing. I just put my buyer, we closed on Friday, VA buyer, he and his wife, he's the VA, his wife is not, but bottom line, they got a great loan. VA interest rates typically are under what conforming interest rates are. So are FHA loans, for that matter. But remember, a VA loan does not have mortgage insurance premium. Remember that. They're putting down nothing, right? And yet they don't have PMI. So that's huge. So you guys should be really, if you've got veterans in your database, hey, and they're not home buyers already, be talking to them, because according to this article, VA are very optimistic about buying, and they are more likely to purchase in 2025 than any other class of buyers. Okay. And a lot of them, think about it, putting together veterans and millennials. So millennial veteran buyers, who are they and how can we reach them? So we should be asking ourselves those questions. You should be looking in your database. Do you have any veterans that you can be talking to and marketing to? Because VA loans are hot. All right. They're hot. My VA buyer, and the property too. This property, you guys, it was horrible. It was horrible. And remember that VA does not have to have Section 1 termite completed. However, if the property, if that, they're going to ask for the report. And if that termite report has way too much stuff in it, way too many fixes, way too much stuff, the underwriter can ask for Section 1 to be cleared. And that's what happened in my case. Okay. The underwriter said, yeah, this is too much. We want the seller to do Section 1 termite clearance. Okay. And so we ended up having to do Section 1 termite clearance in order for this to go through. And but the appraisal came in with nothing. But the underwriter looked at the report and said, no, some things have to be done. So my buyers were ended up having to get Section 1 termite done, but it all worked out at the end of the day. It all worked out. And yes, I did have to chip in a little bit of my commission because the sellers were really, really not budging. And my buyers really wanted this property. And this is my buyers that I've sold them. I've sold her home that she lives in now, and now she bought this other one. And I sold her original home that allowed her to buy the home that she's in now to buy this home. I know that's crazy, and they're going to rent out their home. The one that I sold her years and years ago, they're going to rent that one out, and they bought this one. So, I said all that to say this is somebody that I'm going to keep happy, right? Because she refers me business, and she's such a loyal client. Matter of fact, this is one of my clients where this is where you guys build that true loyalty. she had built in her budget to pay my commission because she had heard that now the buyers have to pay commission. So she had built in her budget to pay my commission. So when you've got loyal clients like that, you bend over backwards for them because they will bend over backwards for you, right? So just wanted to drop that there. Any questions about veteran, the VA programs, or any questions about, VA buyers?
Yeah, so hi Brandy, good morning, it's Shelley.
Good morning, Shell.
So in your offer, you have to ask for a termite report, but not clearance. And it's up to the underwriter. It's not mandatory that a VA loan has clearance.
It is not mandatory, no.
Okay.
Nope, it is not mandatory, but the underwriter has the the autonomy, if you will, or the option, I guess I should say, that they have the option to say, there's too much on here, I want it cleared.
I would think that if there's anything on there, they would want it cleared, right? I mean,
No, if it's minimal, they
Oh.
don't have to have it cleared. If it's real minimal, then they won't ask for it. But this house had a crap ton of stuff.
mhm. It had
Yeah.
to be fumigated, like tinted.
Actually, it didn't. It was all woodwork.
Oh, okay.
It was
Gotcha.
all woodwork. And I think that was the major issue, is it was just a bunch of damaged woodwork. And so, that potentially has implications on the value of the house and the structure and all that. So I think that was the primary rub. Because the whole back, it had a back covered patio that had to be torn down. And that was in the report. And the appraiser didn't even call it out. I just knew the appraiser was going to call it out. The appraiser didn't even call it out. The termite did. And so that had to be removed. So yeah.
Okay, got you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Of course, absolutely. Any other questions? All righty. And it says that they are looking to buy soon. According to this article, 74% said they were looking to ready to buy within the next 12 months, as compared to 69% of civilians. A turnaround from a year ago when those figures were reversed. So that's really cool, you guys. Just again, keep an eye out for this class of folks, because it looks like they're motivated to buy. And the fact that they're getting better interest rates than the rest of us, that's definitely something that we can market to. Okay. I just wanted to let everybody know Keller Williams has expanded to Guatemala. This is a worldwide announcement. So just if you got anybody that you guys know about, the bottom line is that we're all over. We're worldwide. So when you guys have family and friends, and I know we're really international as a company, we're international as an office, we have people from all walks of all over the world, which is so cool. So you guys, if you guys have family in Guatemala, you have family in Mexico, you have family just anywhere, Dubai, you guys can still refer your family out to a KW agent to be helped if they want to do some real estate. Commercial, residential, it doesn't matter. But this is really cool that we are continuing to expand, and that we are now in our latest release is Guatemala. So congrats, KW International. Family reunion is coming up, guys, so don't miss it. It's right here in our backyard, you guys. Family reunion 2025 is right here in our backyard. Prices do increase to $1,300 come October 31st. Just so you guys know, we're always looking out for bargain tickets. So if you guys want to come, make sure you let me know so that I can always be on the lookout for some bargain tickets for you. If they go on sale, if we got somebody who's selling them because they can't make it last minute, whatever the case may be, it's in February. Just remember that, February. So make sure that you let me know. Let's see. I think that is it. All right, guys, we have come to the end of our presentation for the day. Thank you guys for rolling with me today. I appreciate you guys. I hopefully will see you guys tomorrow at Trunk or Treat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on in the office. We want to see you guys in the office a little bit more so we can have that synergy, so that we can be calling together, so that we can be bouncing ideas off each other, you know. So thank you guys so much. I got you, Connie, looking for a fixer in Compton or nearby. I'm on it. I'm on it. That goes for everybody here. Connie's looking for a fixer in Compton or nearby areas. It looks like 600,000 or so. So keep an eye out for her. Connie, you could post that in our hub on Facebook as well, just in case, so you can get that out to everybody. I think that's great. A great spot for some needs, buyer needs. All right, guys, have an amazing week. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Brandy.
You're welcome. Bye, Norma. Bye,
you.
Shell.
Thank
Thank
you, Brandy.
Bye-bye. Bye, Marjorie.
Thank you, Brandy.
Bye, Letty. See you mañana.
That's right.